Breaking news, everybody. The Commanders have decided to shut down Jayden Daniels for the remainder of the 2025 season. Dan Quinn is talking to the media right now, but we have to talk about this immediately. Yesterday was a meaningless win for this football team. We know that with Marcus Mariota, this team has decided to just automatically shut down Jayden Daniels for the remainder of the season, something that I think most of us have been asking them to do ever since he got injured in Minnesota. I think the reason that keeps getting hurt this year is because of previous injuries, right? Him getting hurt in Minnesota, that wouldn't have happened if he didn't get hurt versus Seahawks. Because if he would have just fallen his elbow normally, well, then he'd get right back up because it wasn't injured before. So, Ian Rappaport says, and by the way, guys, as you guys are joining in, make sure you guys smash that like button. Everybody in here, make sure you click the like button. Everybody in here, make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you're new around here, make sure you guys send a super chat support. Any super chats are greatly appreciated. I'm the first one. Yes, sir. Can I get a refund? Hey, man, I know some people are not going to be happy about this news, but Ian Rappaport says the Commanders have decided to shut down quarterback Jayden Daniels for the final 3 games, turning his focus to supporting Marcus Mariota. Daniels was evaluated today and not yet cleared, with him expected to be medically ruled out versus the Eagles, then facing a short week versus the Cowboys on Christmas. The final decision was made today. I think it's the right call. Maybe him returning versus the Broncos, like obviously I think you let him play then, but I think at the point we're at right now, I think the right call is to go ahead and sit it out for Jayden Daniels, right? Again, other injuries have stemmed from him getting injured, before, right? Like, again, he wouldn't have gotten hurt in the Minnesota game if he didn't get hurt in the Seahawks game, right? So I think the best decision right now is just to sit him down, and I think his elbows, it's already sore. Like, just sit him down, man. He doesn't have to play. We're 4-10. People always want to ask me, like, what about Justin Herbert coming in the game? Like, what about Justin Herbert playing through a lot of injuries? And then I just say back to them, the Chargers have something to play for. We're 4-10, guys. We don't have anything to play for. We're 4-10. 4-10. We don't have anything to play for. Okay? So I don't know why you're saying that. Nothing to play for. Let him rest up. Let him get healthy. And for those of you saying he's injury prone, he played 20 games last year. He played 20 games last year as a rookie in the NFL. A lot of people don't do that, okay? 20 games last year. This kid is not injury prone. And this kid is not RG3. I'll say that. He's not RG3 either. So I don't want to see any of the comparisons of anything like that. Put him, take him out for the rest of the year, which is what they've done, and I'm happy. I'm happy now. So he was reevaluated today, though, and he's not cleared for contact yet. So it's not like Dan Quinn's going to, play him versus the Cowboys like week 17 on Christmas. Like, he doesn't, that's not what we're doing right now. We're not doing that right now. We're trying to refocus. We're trying to have him healthy all offseason. We want him to go fully healthy in the offseason. We want him to be fully healthy in the offseason, right? We don't want him to have to worry about an injury at the start of the offseason. We don't want that. We don't want that. So make sure you guys smash the like button. Though everybody in here, make sure you click the like button. Everybody in here, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure y'all click that subscribe button. Send a super chat support. Any super chats are greatly appreciated. We're trying to get to 1 super chat today. So super chats keep this channel running, keep the channel healthy. So at this point, I think this is the right call. Yeah, I think this is the right call, man. I'm not going to disagree with it. I was fine with whatever they did, but I've been leaning towards the side of them just sitting him. I don't think, again, there's no point for him to play. There's no point for him to play. There's no point. Again, people talk about Justin Herbert. He was dealing with an injury a few weeks ago. People talk about that and how he played the week after, how he's, tougher than Jayden Daniels. And it's like, bro, again, they're playing for something. We're not playing for anything. We're 4-10. You needed to sit him down. At this point, yes, it is the right call. Yeah. So I'm guessing DQ goofed when he told us Jayden could have come back in during the Vikings game. I don't know. I that's hard for me to answer that. I don't get it. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why he couldn't have come back couldn't have come back the week later if he could have came back in the same game. But whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Not sure. So, I mean, he does feed us word salad though a lot for word soup, whatever you want to say about that. So, bubble wrap him and put him on the shelf until next season. Again, exactly. Like let's get back to next year. I fully believe this year had to happen for us to grow, for us to become better, and we'll be back up next year. He'll be fine next year. He'll play every game next year and he'll be fine. Okay. But this season has been, obviously a lot of injuries. Okay. So we're at no point at where we need to move on from him, or we need to talk about trading him, or we need to talk about, doing anything with Jayden Daniels. The quarterback spot is secured for the next 15 years. Okay. So sit him down. You're gonna have seasons like this. It's a part of it. So finally, sheesh, yes, sir. By the way, what's going on, my guy? The Dubs family. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. So super chat goes 1, by the way. Make sure the like button as you come on in. How you doing, man? Of course he's tougher. He's twice his size. Again, that's true, but like, why? I mean, why are we comparing him? Right? They have something to play for. We don't. End of discussion. Fully believe Jayden would play anytime Herbert could play either, too. If Jayden had to play, he would. In other words, I think he was BSing us. Yeah, he was. And that's common for him. That's what he does. He definitely likes to, to twist things up, twist things around a little bit. That's what he was doing. Matter of fact, speaking of Dan Quinn, let's see what his press conference was said there.
Included, man. Take a minute and enjoy the win. And there's nothing quite like a.
Okay, let's listen to what Dan Quinn has to say. Actually,
it had been a while, but today that's when you get back to it. That's why we have our Truth Day. What we can do better and what we need to do better. And there's a lot that we need to do better. There was flashes, but that consistency continues to haunt us. There's some big plays. The
first question is going to be about Daniels, by the way. I'm just waiting.
Part of the game, punt return, stop, interception. Like those were ones that I thought were really cool spots. But penalties and turnover margin, other things, we definitely got to improve.
Come on.
And that's a big part of finishing. And with the division at hand of the games that we're having in the next 3, that's a big deal for us. And we're really pumped to go after it. And again, this week. And the last thing I hit you on will be regarding Jayden, and we're going to sit him for the final 3 games. And I know your first question likely is, well, DQ, what went into that? And the answer is it was a lot, and part medical and part team. As of today, he still wasn't all the way cleared to play. So like last week, we didn't have all the results until the end of the week, and then a short week next week with the Christmas game. So we believe this decision allows him to take advantage of the next few weeks in a different play. He wants to practice, and he will practice. He also wants to support Marcus in a way that Marcus has demonstrated and helped him. And so, I thought that was significant.
Yeah, we've got enough. We got enough info. Yeah, that was Dan Quinn on Jayden Daniels, the decision to sit him. Again, smart decision. I think he had to make that decision. Dan Quinn is not going. I talked about it last week. He's in a tough position. I told you guys, if Dan Quinn lost out, he knows there's serious questions about him. So he's going to bring Daniels back as soon as possible. But he just got a win over the Giants yesterday. So Dan Quinn's like, okay, I won this game. There's a little bit of pressure off me. I'm going to sit Jayden next year because I don't want to risk an injury. The last thing that I want to happen is another major injury, and I could really be canned at that point. So what I said last week, I'm not trying to, be cocky or anything. What I said last week was pretty much spot on. Okay. So I'm just glad they've decided to sit him. I'm just glad they decided to sit him. That was the right decision all the way, 100%. You had to do it. Okay. You couldn't risk anything. So the first season, no one had film on Jayden Daniels. His second year, everyone had film on him. So they learned his strengths and weaknesses through watching tape. Again, you can use that, whatever. Everybody watches tape on everybody, right? When you see that level of eliteness and talent last year, that's not just what it is, okay? When you see Tom Brady come in the league, like you're gonna find film on Tom Brady. Just how does Tom Brady overcome that? How does Tom Brady be better than that? And that's what Jayden's gonna do next year. But injuries have derailed it this year. When Jayden's come in the game this year, he hasn't been bad at all. Yes, he had the fumble versus the Bears. Yes, he's done some things that have been bad this year. Okay. But he has not been awful this year. That first drive versus the Vikings was right in Debo's hands, the pass to score a touchdown, and Debo dropped it. He hasn't been bad this year, guys. I'm telling you that right now. So this just sucks because it does nothing to get to quiet the chatter about his ability to stay healthy, but I get it. Again, I'm going to try to quiet that chatter. This offseason, that's what my main mission is going to be. That's my main mission this offseason. That's what it's going to be. So it's just kind of quiet that chatter. Okay. That's going to be my main mission. I'm trying to get that point off this year. So, and I believe I will get that off. That's what I'm going to do. Do a lot of streams, a lot of talking about it. I think Jayden will be back next year. Again, he played 20 games last year. He's fine. He's going to build more muscle this year. He's going to get stronger this year. He's going to get more durable this year. So I trust it. I trust him. Jayden Daniels will be just fine. Let's just sit him down and now come back stronger and healthy 100%. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to sit him down. Again, want him to be fully healthy going into the offseason, and we'll see what we got. He's going to work on himself. He's going to be in the lab every day. So Jayden's hating life today. Yeah, he wants to play, man. We know he wants to play, but you got to protect guys from themselves sometime. So, super chat goal is 1 super chat. By the way, guys, we're trying to get to 1 super chat on this stream. So if anybody could send a super chat, that would knock the goal out for the day. Doesn't have to be anything major, but yeah, any super chats are greatly appreciated. That's such a weak, easy take for me. Yeah, I mean, it may be the low-hanging fruit take, but if that's what my mind thinks, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to go with it. So I don't care. JD5 should gain 15 to 20 pounds. Yeah, you're not going to gain that muscle. That feels a little bit impossible, but he's going to gain a lot of pounds. Maybe that's not impossible, but he's going to gain a lot. He's going to become more durable. So I'll tell you that right now. Okay. And Cliff and Dan Quinn, they're going to tell him what to do, exactly what to do. Okay. That Falcons game last year created bad habits. He holds on the ball too long trying to play hero. Again, I don't know if I would say that. He does hold the ball a little while. But we're working on that. We're working on that. Okay. Team's working on that. He's working on that. Again, he's going to be in the lab this year, working on that every single day. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We just got some new viewers in here. Make sure you guys all smash that like button for me. It would really help me out. Make sure you guys all smash that subscribe button for me. That would also really help me out. Trying to reach 3,000 subscribers. So everybody in here, make sure you subscribe to this channel and click the like button. Again, send a super chat support. Any super chats are greatly appreciated. We're trying to get to 1 super chat today on this stream. So even 10 pounds of muscle is a lot of muscle. If you think about it, that's true. You're not wrong. That is a lot of muscle. So, and that's what he's going to gain, right? Like he's going to get jacked. He's going to get jacked. So, I guess I shouldn't say jacked, but he's going to get a lot more physical and going to get a lot more durable. Okay. That's what I think. So, right decision, in my opinion. Don't subject him to further injury. Come back fresh mentally and physically. Exactly. People don't think about the mental aspect. They don't. What if he goes in Saturday, plays versus the Eagles, and then gets hurt again? You know that the toll that takes on his mind. People don't think about the mental aspect. They don't think about that. You're right. So, you're right, King Joe. They don't think about that. So he can't gain so much weight that it adversely affects his speed and mobility. Again, agree. That's a unique part of his game that I would love him to keep, that they would love him to keep. Again, they're going to tell him exactly what he's going to do. They're going to tell him exactly what he needs to do and what he's going to do. They're going to tell him that. Okay. So, yeah, I don't doubt that. They're going to tell him exactly what he needs to do. So, yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how much he does gain, what he looks like coming into OTAs and stuff. So, yeah, we'll see. But, yeah, he definitely needs to keep that mobility. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that. Make sure you guys smash the like button. We have 25 people in here. Let's try and get up to 20 likes in the stream, guys. Again, if there's any new people to this channel in here right now, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. All of y'all, make sure y'all click subscribe. Again, trying to reach 3,000 subscribers. So Jayden Daniels, though, shut down for the rest of the year, the remainder of the 2025 NFL season. Very, very interesting. Again, I think the win yesterday kind of put Dan Quinn in a spot where he's like, okay, not going to get fired after this year. So we're going to sit him down. I'm not going to risk anything, and we'll be back in 2026. Okay. I think that's what he said. I think that's kind of what went into it. So, they made the right move. I don't want him to get hurt again. Yeah. I think they made the right move. Again, we don't have anything to play for. Nothing to play for. So, I definitely agree with their move to decide to shut down Jayden Daniels. How are you, Carter? I'm doing good, Todd. How are you, man? How you doing? How's life been treating you? I have not seen you in the comment section in a little while. So, by the way, guys, super chat goal is 1 super chat for the day. So if somebody could send a super chat to support this channel, knock that goal out for the day, that would be greatly appreciated. And you can make it about Jayden Daniels, whatever you want, or you can just leave it blank. But Jayden Daniels, man, what a rough season it's been for him. It's just been such a rough season. It's hard to watch him get hurt in all these games, but I truly believe that we needed this season to grow. We needed this season to grow as a football team. And I think kind of the football god said, listen, y'all got away with a lot of stuff last year. We're going to, kind of sit you back a little bit, not let y'all get too cocky, and you'll be back next year. I think that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So, we'll be back next year, guys. I don't doubt it. And we're going to have Jayden Daniels fully ready, fresh, mentally and physically. He's going to be fresh. So this is going to be no worries during the offseason. Nothing like that. No worries at all during the offseason. We just go into the offseason and grind. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So, great win yesterday. I was at work yesterday. I listened to some of the game when I took my break at work. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, that's a good day to work, to be honest with you. Good day to work. Okay. It's not like it's something great to watch, right? It's not like a game that really means a lot. So great day to work, man. Respect the grind. At this point in the season and after yesterday's win, if I had one word that comes to mind knowing he's going to be shut down, the word is relief. I kind of agree with that. That's a good word. Not having to, worry about him risking any other injuries, nothing like that. I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that, Steve. I think that's spot on, man. Relief. Don't have to worry about him getting injured again. Don't have to worry about him going into the offseason with some type of major injury. Just kind of chill. Chill, right? And just get ready for next year, right? So, it's going to be interesting. But I definitely respect this move from Dan Quinn, to shut Jayden down. I do. So, let me see. Because of the win, what is the lowest draft slot we could have now? I think the lowest we could have right now is like maybe like 5 or 4. You're not going to get 1. So yeah, you're not going to get number 1, right? So probably like 4, 5. We'll see. I'd say 4 or 5, to be honest with you. And that's not bad. Again, I was going to make a video earlier, but I found out the Jayden news. I was going to make a video earlier just kind of talking about how good GMs are able to pick anybody anywhere, I think there's a lot to be said about that. So, I'm not worried about Jayden. I think he's fine. We're going to sit him for the rest of the year, and we'll see, how he prepares this offseason, how he builds his body this offseason. Okay? That's what he's going to do, man. He's going to get after it. He's going to get active. Okay? He's going to get active this offseason. I don't doubt that for 1 second. I know he's going to get active this season or next season. So, this is our franchise guy still. No worries. And he will be back in 2026. Lowest draft slot we could have, though, again, I think it's like a 4. I don't think you're getting up to 3. So, again, that's fine, though. That's fine. Okay? Win yesterday was, I think it truly did help the team. I think it's going to help them finish this season off. Okay? If you would have lost yesterday, like, man, that just would have really hurt. So, everybody needed this win for morale purposes. I got spooked by 2 war horses suffering ACL tears yesterday. I never thought Mahomes or Parsons would have that happen to them. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks for those 2 guys. I think that they'll come back stronger and better, and they might miss some of next year. They might miss some of next year, but they will come back better. And I think the same is to be said about our guy. I think the same is to be said about our guy, Jayden. He's gonna come back better, stronger than ever, and he'll be ready for next year. I DM JD5 get bigger, bro. He's gonna get bigger. He's gonna get more durable. He's going to do a lot of things this offseason. He's really going to improve and work on himself this year. So it's gonna be fun to watch that too. I'll tell you that right now. And OTAs, like that first day OTAs, that's gonna be interesting. But make sure you guys smash the like button. Everybody in here, make sure you guys click the like button. Everybody in here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Trying to make this push for 3,000 subscribers by the end of the NFL season. And I think that's very possible. So please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. It would really help me out. Would really do me a favor. And then please send a super chat to support. Which again, we're trying to get to 1 super chat today on this stream. So any super chats are greatly, greatly appreciated. They really help out these streams, and they're really a good benefit of doing a stream and talking to y'all longer. So Steve writes, I'd almost take a lower pick to beat Dallas to ruin their Christmas and playoff chances. Almost. They're out of it already. There's no playoff chances left for them. But I mean, they're not officially eliminated, but they have a 1% chance of making the playoffs. So yeah, I would. I'd take that. I mean, I'd take a win over the Cowboys on Christmas. Yeah, I would. But it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. If you win, okay, good, you get a win. If you lose, draft position. So yeah, it really doesn't matter to me that much, to be honest with you. But yeah, sure. I mean, I love to spoil their Christmas, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. Thought they had a better chance than that. My bad. Now you're good. You're good. I lost to the Vikings last night. So believe they are 6-7-1. I think. Maybe 6-8-1. They might be 6-8-1. Let me see their record, because that's interesting. I forgot what exactly their record was. Okay, 6-7-1. Yeah. So, yeah, they're cooked, I would say. So might not be any spoiling to do of their season, but yeah, I'd love to try to intervene with their season, try to hurt their season, right? Try to make them lose confidence, go into next year with a win versus the Cowboys or off of the Cowboys. That would be nice. So, but just wanted to make this quick, guys. The Commanders have shut down Jayden Daniels for the remainder of the. Oh, hold on. Got a long comment here. I'll read it. I'd like to beat Philly and Dallas and Landover. That would be a nice Christmas present. I think when we play Philly in Philly, it's gonna be tough to win there. I hope we play tough, close games. I hope we do too. I don't want to see a 44-22 type effort. I don't want to see a 45-31 type effort. I want close, physical games, and I'll take a loss. So he's so damn fragile. Again, it's just other injuries from this year have hurt him too. Like, again, he wouldn't have been hurt this week if it wasn't for that Vikings game. He's not. If he falls on his elbow in the Vikings game and he didn't have a prior injury there, he's fine. But he hurt it week 9. So he's not. He's going to be more durable this offseason. He's going to get like that. So this just makes me think he would have played if we lost yesterday. All about DQ. Keeping his job. Otherwise, why not shut him down earlier? Yeah, it's interesting. People are gonna have a lot of stuff to say about that. I told you guys last week. I said I literally told you he would have shut him down earlier if he thought they could get another win on the season. Now they have that win. Okay, you're gonna shut him down. That's my thoughts on it. Who do you want in the draft, Carter? Love an Arvell Reese. Love a Caleb Downs. Love a Carnell Tate. Love a Jordan Tyson. Love a Ruben Bain. Love a Cassius Howe. Those are just a few names that I've been looking at. I've not gotten into my full draft study yet, though. Wait till this draft stuff. Wait till this draft stuff comes. You guys are gonna like it. By the way, if anybody could send a super chat, that would be greatly appreciated. Everyone in here, super chat goal is 1 super chat on today. So if somebody can knock that goal out, that would be greatly appreciated. Make sure y'all all smash the like button. Make sure y'all all subscribe to this channel. We're trying to reach 3,000 subscribers. So I need all of y'all to hit the subscribe button as well that are in here right now. Let's get to some of these comments here. Just continue to play with heart for the rest of the season and I'll be fine. Again, don't give up on anything, right? Just play hard. That's all you can do. That's what I want. So now I think fluke injuries, he is durable. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I kind of agree with you. He is going to get more durable this offseason, though, because he needs to. I'm not just going to completely sit here and lie. So I'm drafting Sawyer Robinson from Baylor. Okay. Everyone needs to compete for his job. Everyone needs to compete for their job. Yeah, everyone needs to compete for their job, man. Just play hard. That's all that's all they can do. Hopefully JD5 does everything necessary to rehab and recover in the offseason. He will. And he's going to go, mentally, physically fresh into the 2026 season. And I'll be right there for it. I don't want to hear this name again until the start of next season. He won't play in preseason 2026, so he has chances of it happening again might be high. Again, he should play in preseason. He should play in preseason next year. Why are we talking about this right now? I don't know. Let me stop. Marcus revenge game versus Philly. If we win, I'm not going to be mad at all. But we're definitely not going to win. ACTC, yes, sir. Should bulk up. He will. He will. How'd this Eagles fan get in here? They find it somehow. I don't know how. Do not let him on the sidelines laughing and acting like he's contributing. He's doing nothing on the sidelines. I understand your argument for that, man. I understand, you being a little bit mad about that. It's fine. It's fine. I expect Jayden to play more in preseason next year than he usually does. Yeah, again, I want him to. I think he should. I think that's the right decision to make, and I think they know that now. His injuries are not all on him. Play calling and missed blocking assignments matter. Exactly. Not all on him. Some of them are on him, but not all of them are. I definitely agree with you. Definitely agree with you on that. This fan base is going to run our quarterback out of town. He needs to be better, but this franchise as a whole was a failure this year. They were a failure this year. And again, I believe we're back in 2026, man. We're back in 2026. By the way, it's hard for me to believe we don't have any new viewers in here. If we do have some new viewers in here, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to this channel if there's any new viewers in here. And then make sure you guys hit the like button as well. That would also be really appreciated. Thank you guys for joining me on this random Monday afternoon. We got the news that Jayden Daniels will be shut down for the remainder of the 2025 NFL season. Just wanted to come on here and talk about this, but you don't see everything he does when the camera isn't on him. Again, that's exactly right. You have to always consider that. Sitting in for the rest of the year just shows you he will be out there in the preseason because he needs reps before regular this season. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. He'll be, I think, just really want to see him play, get some action in the preseason next year. Like enough to make us confident that he won't get injured, right? So, all right, guys. Sadly, we didn't hit the super chat goal. If somebody could send one last minute, that'd be greatly appreciated. Again, they just really help out these streams. But If not, let me see. Commanderville. A nice helmet on your profile pic, by the way. Um, that's going to do it for me. I do believe Jayden probably isn't happy. Yeah, he's probably not happy. But again, you got to protect him from himself. He's just an elite competitor like that. And I'm not complaining to have a quarterback like that. So, but that's going to do it for me. You guys, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you guys all hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you guys all subscribe to this channel on the way out. Click that subscribe button. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. Click the subscribe button on the way out. Would really, really help me out for this push for 3,000. And I'll see you guys when when tomorrow rolls around. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably have some type of content tomorrow. So, with that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We got a super chat here. Santiago Bond, thank you so much for helping me out with the goal. Thank you. Really appreciate you for helping me out with the super chat goal. Every time you come in here, you send a super chat, and I really, really appreciate you for that. He writes, "Hail to the Commanders." Yes, sir, as always. So really, really appreciate you for that. But for right now, I'm going to get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great, great rest of your day. Really hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Like button on the way out. Subscribe on the way out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hail to the Commanders as always. Peace.